Everybody knows gingerbread houses are a long-time honored holiday tradition. They actually date back to the 1800s. Go ahead, Kim, insert joke.
That is when Mark was around.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Still my material.
Yeah.
And joining us from the Solving Bakery with tips on making your own gingerbread houses, make them more elaborate, that is, our owner, Susan Halmy, her daughter, Melissa Riddell, and our very own gingerbread doll. What I call gingerbread
I like
cookie.
that.
Douglas.
You guys could call me
My
Cookie
little
from
cookie.
now on. Yeah.
Just a house. We just, I mean, gingerbread house.
Wait,
gingerbread cookie.
what? Mark, you have to be nice
Took you first.
because
Okay.
this is gingerbread land that we're in.
Okay, fantastic. Where did you first see this? Or because it's brilliant, ladies. But
Isn't it great?
Kim, how did you first?
Well, I first found it, as I said in the open, Mark, when I was doing a boutique, trying to buy some gifts that was a fundraiser for our school, Oaks Christian, that Hunter used to go to. Now he's college. Anyway, and so I fell madly in love, and I sent my very first Solvang Bakery gingerbread house to our friends, the Jenners Kardashians. And I think they actually have a picture, because I was like,
oh my goodness,
what do you get a family that has like 10 people in it?
And that has everything.
Yeah, and that has everything.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going to get 10 gifts. And I sent this, and it was the wow factor, Melissa and Susan. She called me immediately, was like, oh.
Yeah.
And then I found, Mark, that we had some friends that lived, by the beach. And this was a gingerbread beach house. And then we had friends that were dog lovers. So there was a little dog house. And then we found this farm. Is this the farm? I can't see it.
Oh,
the
my
barn.
goodness.
We had some friends that, lived in a barn.
They lived in a barn? Your friends lived in a barn? I think those friends were probably called animals. But that's okay. They're friends too.
No.
They're friends
You
too.
know.
Mary Joseph.
There you go.
Oh, I love that.
Jesus.
Baby Jesus was
in
there.
Sweet.
And that's
She
the
was
reason
around
for
back
the
then.
season. Yes. And I'm just going to go right on. And then the Steinuses, who won't be getting one this year, that's for sure, except for Julie, Kai, Avery, Norbert,
Look at that.
Fred.
Oh.
And let's turn it. Can you turn it so that our
see the
director,
name?
Rob, can see? I think what makes them so special, Mark, is that you really can personalize them, Melissa and Susan, and you give, the grandma's name and grandpa and your dog, and then, of course, Debbie, Alexandra, and John on the very end with the white mansion, which Debbie really, really
of
lives in.
course.
Sure.
And my house is edible as well, in real life.
There you go.
So, Susan, can I ask you something? I mean, these are beautiful gingerbread houses, and I've seen gingerbread houses, but not quite this elaborate. How did you get into making them so elaborately?
Well, we started with one about this size, and then we just started playing with it, and then could we make it a little bigger?
And
Could we
she's
make
very
it better?
artistic, so she
Obviously.
won't say it, but she kept challenging herself. Oh, I could do this. I could do this color.
Well, what was the biggest challenge?
Well, we did do a circus on a 6-foot round table, and that was
And the
fantastic.
castle.
With
And
the
the
whole
castle.
village.
I think we have a picture of the
And
castle.
the castle we
Yeah, it
did.
was about 4 feet high on another 6-foot table, and there was about 2,000 little pieces, and very hard because gingerbread isn't round, and so you had to try to.
Yeah.
There it goes, and all those
Debbie, I wanna
gingerbread
live
trees.
there.
Me too.
Yes, so that was kind of the big centerpiece, and then they had a whole village to go with it. So that was kind of their.
How long did it take you to make that?
Good question.
Oh, weeks. Yes.
Weeks.
Yes, it is time consuming. We make everything by hand. We hand cut and hand roll all of it.
All of these little pieces, it looks really easy, but it's all different little sections and all handmade. Nothing is computerized or machine made.
So what if I don't want to make these from scratch? Because I can't. I got to be honest with you. I can't make something that elaborate. What do you do for people that want to make them themselves at home?
Well, a lot of people don't want to make them at home, but we have a kit, and so we have a kit that comes fully assembled, and it comes with the icing, the windows, the doors, the trees, the candy. Of course, you can also go out and get more candy to add to it.
We have actually some footage of you guys putting together a kit. And I know you can get a variety of kits, not just yours, but there's kits out there, but this is yours.
Okay, and this is, Mom, do you want to tell them about the icing?
This is just assembling it right now, which if you buy the kit, it'll come assembled. But if you want to make this at home, you cut out your pieces, and if you lay them out and mark your spot that you're going to go to first, it actually can stand up very well on its own if you have the right kind of icing. And we prepared that icing for you today. This is the icing that we use for gluing the house together as well as piping it.
And it has
doing
to
the
be that
decoration.
thickness or it will fall apart, and that's where everyone gets really frustrated.
Yeah.
Is they try to make it and then they can't even decorate anything
Right,
because
and
the
then
house
you're
won't stand
frustrated.
it.
Exactly.
But if you use that, can you eat that? I mean, is that
Oh
glue?
yeah,
No, it's
all,
glue.
and it's all sugar and
Sugar
yes,
glue.
yeah.
But it's the
Call it.
right combination
Absolutely.
that gives it that. Okay.
Absolutely.
So it's basically like the strength of E6000.
Without the flavor.
Yeah, right. No, E6000's flavor.
Yeah.
That's what,
But
yeah.
I love the
Without-
red. Do you guys make this red yourself?
So that was another one of my mom's ideas, and because of course the brown gingerbread is lovely and
Yeah.
Traditional, so
Right.
we do that. But she wanted to be able to add more color, and she loves red. It's her favorite color. She has a red house herself, so she made the red food coloring in the cookie dough.
So you could
and
go
then
green if you wanted to. You could do
like
that.
on your cabbage.
Like on your
Yes. Yes.
And then the barn red is just a little darker.
Darker red,
And then
that's
to get the more vibrant colors, it was kind of difficult. So she started implementing the fondant. So
Because you can
fondant
start with
and-
something pure white, then it'll take the color.
Okay.
And that's how that works the best. Anything that we do with the gingerbread obviously has more brown in it, like a more brown green
Sure.
and a brown red.
Can we?
Does this come
Because
with
I
it?
really
Oh, you need
want to
to
get started on our house.
Yes,
Can we
yes,
do
yes.
this?
So you all have an icing bag, and
Okay.
you know,
And does
generally
this-
we do lots of workshops at Christmas time. They can come to the bakery, or you can do it in your house. But this would be like the snow you'd want to pipe into the
snow.
yard,
Okay, I'm gonna take
and then
your-
everything
okay.
will stick to this, or you can do it on the actual
Do we
roof.
take these off, Melissa, or no?
They're freshly baked, so
Oh,
we're
so
leaving
no.
them in
Okay,
right now.
yeah.
But
Now, do you have to work quickly with the frosting, or is it going to? Is
No,
it going to?
you have time.
You have time
You
to work
time.
with it.
This
Okay.
plastic bag is a wonder. But before
Yeah.
those, you had to work a lot faster, but it keeps it
Now,
just the right
I assume while they're doing some of this, can you show me a little bit of the accessories that go along? Because I see
Yeah, with your-
windows, I see
yeah.
trees,
Doors.
I see
Right.
doors.
We've made the windows out of fondant, rolled them out. Here, this would be the fondant that we use, and just roll it out.
so you
and
can
this
make
is
little
all
handmade wreaths.
hand
For people who
cut.
don't know what fondant is, it's basically
It's
type
a
of-
sugar paste.
Yeah.
Like an edible Play-Doh.
Edible, yeah.
Right. But
So
you
you
can
lay it
use it
out.
just like that.
And everything on our
Kim,
houses are
no.
edible, except
house
for
is
the
cute.
trees and the animals.
The animals are not edible.
Well, the toy animals are not
right.
fondant animals, but
No.
like these little snowmen and Santas are.
But does this come in your kit and the people, the little people?
Uh-huh.
Yes, the little
Oh my
people, the
gosh,
doors,
look at-
the
so,
windows.
Mark,
Santa's gonna
this
be on
is
the
like
roof.
the people that you get.
Gingerbread
and this is the
fences.
roof.
Those are
Santa's
the
on the
people.
roof.
Oh, that
Well,
was...
they'll come without. You could decorate them how you want. But
Sure.
we add faces or clothes or like sparkly dresses.
Oh
like
my
you
gosh,
got last
I
year.
love
You need a
that.
sparkly dress
I'm
for
wearing
you.
a sparkle dress.
I have a question for you, okay? I'm looking at your windows, for example. Like if I look
Yeah.
over here, I see there's the wreath. Now I see you're making a wreath. But it looks like it's glowing from the inside.
Yeah.
But it's not. How
Yeah.
do you do that?
Oh, my tree.
Well, that
Like-
was a special one we did. Now that they have the little batteries, battery tree lights. So we took that, we built a little house in the back that's supposed to look like a wood box to hide the battery itself, and then
Oh, so you
wound
have
it
the lights
around
around the
inside
back.
and out.
Sure, but no, I'm talking about like this. Is this a different color fondant inside the
Oh
window
yes,
pane?
exactly. So you have to roll the yellow fondant, and then
Oh,
then
wrong house.
I
Yes.
see.
Wow.
Oh.
Exactly.
And then
Yeah.
what about the trees?
I
How do you make
know.
the trees, Susan?
Well, the trees are the only non-edible thing,
Yeah.
and so they.
boy, I
just-
tried to eat
they-
one earlier.
They didn't.
I'm glad you told me that. No wonder it got stuck in my teeth.
Is that what was in your teeth?
Wow.
Oh, Lord.
Tastes a little pine-like.
a little bit?
That's a different icing than you would use
look.
for the
So
glue.
we use
You want to
a thinner icing, so roll it in the icing, and then we roll it in macaroon coconut.
Oh, my,
So
see,
that
that's what I thought it was
looks
And
edible.
that's the snow.
And that works very well.
And then you would stick that into the base of the
Exactly. We
gingerbread house or
sometimes-
into the frosting itself?
Uh-huh,
Is that,
exactly.
And the hardens there.
We then cut the. I don't have the pliers here, but we cut it off, and then you're ready to go on the tree. And that you can balance it by putting more icing underneath it to make it even.
Oh, I like your
Little
Santa.
lopsy.
I just have one.
Oh,
I
look
don't know
at
how to
him
get rid
going.
of the bear. I mean, I'm okay with the deer around the house. The bear, I'm a little bit nervous about.
Yeah.
But I have
smell
a
the
little
cookies.
surprise for Kim and
What?
and Debbie and
What?
everybody else here.
I have a present for you.
You have a present for you. I have a present for you.
Oh,
Can you bring
that's
this
so
on in?
sweet.
This is something that is made specifically for
Oh, my gosh. No way.
Amazing. Ladies, you want to tell us what took to make this?
Oh, well, we've been working on this all week.
She's been doing about 100 hours. She and Armando, they are partners in gingerbread architecture, and they found the sample picture and decided to make
logo.
Debbie,
That's
beautiful.
Yeah. There's even a red door.
And that's the home and family house. I hope you can recognize.
Our house.
It's our house.
Oh my God!
Fantastic.
And we're going to add the rest of our family, our Paige and our Orly and our Dan and all of our family members.
This
You
is,
get all the names.
Yep. Isn't
Wow.
that so great? This is unbelievable.
let's eat it.
No! This is too beautiful to eat. You guys
Save
really
this for
are.
Christmas and bring it back out when you decorate your house. Not in July.
Not in July.
Wow.